So this is what the physique is currently looking like. This is morning, no food, no water, no pump, no nothing. Natural lighting, window is right there coming across me. And I think all things considered, I'm looking pretty good. I've noticed as well, I'm not sure if the camera is gonna show it, but ab veins are also quite visible, and the little V taper is coming across really good. And the only thing I want to work on is the Christmas tree in my lower back, because my back is generally my strongest point by far. But my lower back, I never train it. I just don't do deadlifts, I don't do rack pulls, I don't do any of that stuff. And I've noticed when I do like a sides Arnold twist like this, hopefully I didn't mess it up. There's a lot like a fat here that comes across, but I don't think it's actually fat. I think just the muscle / fat imbalance in those areas. But today we're starting off the 75 hard challenge. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is heavily inspired by Alex Eubanks. He's the one that put me on this. I'm watching his videos on 75 hards, and I was enjoying them so much. The dude's talking about purpose, talking about the life mission he's on. He's showing his training, his lifestyle, and I've had so much fun watching his content. And in the past, I used to be heavily against these kind of challenges. Not against, I just thought they were kind of useless. I thought if you wanted to build a habit or do something, just do it. What do you need a challenge for? Like those guys who go, oh, you and me, I'm gonna lose the weight and put on muscle this year, and 2 months in, they're back to eating Pizza Hut. But I thought if this is an actual goal you want to achieve, having a challenge and a time frame to help you achieve that set goal can really help to just put your mind to put your mind on a track to make it more focused towards the goal you want to achieve. So this is the protocol. God, I hope it isn't too much glare, should be fine. It's gonna be 75 days, 3 days a week. The 3 days I do not have work, which will be Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And it's gonna be 1 hour book study per week, 30-minute meditation, deep journaling, and 2-hour work sessions. And the goal to achieve by the end of it is to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, 2,000 per month online income, and achieve a calm mind. So that's why just like journaling and meditation, I find when you journal, you help to unpick the thoughts in your head that were eating away at you. They help to remove any built-up trauma from your childhood that you didn't realize was there, that was motivating some of your subconscious behavior. But by doing that, unpicking it, then using meditation to improve your current mental state, to be able to remove the parts of your subconscious mind that do not serve you anymore, while building into a better character that you identify with in your modern day, which is where the book study and the meditation also / visualization, they're both very, very similar. The more you understand those two things, the more you realize they're almost identical, just they serve two different purposes. But yeah, that's the plan. 25 days, 3 videos a week. Today is gonna be a back workout. I haven't done back in so long. My back has always been one of my strongest points, so I kind of stopped training it while on the cut. But I kind of realized recently, not that it's gotten smaller, but it's not as wide as it used to be. Like, look at this. I'm probably complaining. I feel all bodybuilders on YouTube and fitness influencers need to get over themselves. Like, oh bro, my back is small, oh bro, I'm putting on this little bit of fat. Like, we're probably in the best shape. If you're a fitness influencer and good physique, you're probably in the top 1% of physiques in the planet anyway. So I find you can easily get carried away obsessing over small things like proportions or muscle getting like 1% smaller. But yeah, today doing back, better arms, doing better posing as well, because I'm going to be competing in 2 Bros men's physique bodybuilding competition coming up in 4 months' time. So I'm already quite lean, so the only thing I need to do is build up my legs because they have gotten tiny from my knee injury. But now we're gonna have breakfast, then head straight down to muscle works. So just got off at Muscleworks because we started workout pretty soon, and while I make my pre-workout concoction of death, which has 300 milligrams of caffeine, this is my last month of caffeine. It's going to be a long detox break, so I want to make the most out of it. Get all the caffeine highs out of my system while I can. I'll tell you a quick story as well over the past month. So during March, 2 girls from Saudi came and proposed to me, asked me to marry them, or asked if I was interested. And that was a surreal experience. Because I saw one of them wished me on Instagram, the other one gave me a call out of nowhere. And it was just like old friends. And I got the DM, and I'm thinking, I had no idea how to react. Because as a guy, you don't really often turn down women, because you really get the chance to. And I was actually considering it and thinking, you know what? They are really nice people. They're both quite pretty. If I'm smart enough, I can finesse my way into getting both. And that was this year I was journaling about it, thinking, oh. But I did not. I turned down both. Just because I'm not ready to provide for a wife, let alone 2. The thought came to my mind. But nah. It was funny because they both happened like within a week of each other. It was a very surreal experience. You know what, a big part of it as well might have been my last name. So those of you who don't know, my last name is Ben Saud, which is coincidentally also the surname of the royal family in Saudi. So whenever I go to Libya or Saudi or those kind of eastern countries, they hear my last name and always like a little bit of a shock, like, whoa, we're loyalty. So I think because of that makes me more appealing to Saudi women. Because I don't know, bro, I'm telling you, so Saudi girls are in love with me. Every single time I meet one, they're like it's like getting a bit panicky. It's like I can see it in their eyes and thinking it's always the Saudi girls. I'm trying to think, is it just the last name? I'm quite tall, I'm quite muscular and good looking. And my voice in Arabic is very, very deep. For example, أنا بوقتي أتكلم عربي 1 2 3 4. You can see my voice gets deeper naturally. So no, I think I'm just perhaps naturally more attractive when I'm in Arabic mode. But yeah, so I'm down this. I'm gonna be starting off on our back workout. I think I was to compete in men's physique in the junior division because I'm 23 and junior is 17 till 23, so I'm right in the cutoff. I reckon I can do pretty well because I have a good amount of muscle mass. The only thing I need to work on desperately is my legs, which I am back to leg training next week, fully, properly, all in, because my knee has fully recovered. Because I have a good shape. My waist is so small. My waist is actually bodybuilding standard small. Even when I'm doing deadlifts, I have to use a woman's XS belt, which I'm very happy with. My back, very strong point as well in general. And the only part that's really bothering me, I think, not bothering me, but that I think will hold me back for us to compete, is my traps and my upper chest, because they're not as big as other parts of my body, proportion-wise. Arms are good, abs maybe a little bit on the obliques. But honestly, besides lower body and traps and neck and upper chest, that little region, I think I have a very solid chance of winning an event, like a local event, of course, not the, I don't know, maybe world-class event. You never know. You never know what the future can hold. But right now, I'm about to go off to Bath, the city bath, not to take a bath, for those Americans watching. Gotta go there. Look around the city, go for a walk, shake some hands, meet some people that I've been dying to get in contact with. It took forever to get this arranged and sorted out. And also get some nice food, you know? Bath is a very beautiful city with good weather. So we just got on the train to Bath. I actually came in quite late, so I was thinking, I'll just come in late, I'll get the next one. Which is a very bad habit of mine. I keep showing up to trains later, which any of my previous travel vlogs, you know, I don't know, I just refuse to be in a rush, because I'm thinking the stress and the stuff you go through to make the train doesn't kind of make the trip not worth it, because you go for the trip to have fun. But the camera's seated on 2 tubs of pre-workout, which I'm paranoid is gonna fall over, but the train's pretty stable-ish. I have my hand here just in case. But for the book study that I mentioned earlier in the video, the book I'm studying right now is the Book of Five Rings by Musashi Miyamoto. Musashi Miyamoto is a samurai from the 1600 period in Japan, and the whole book is about strategies in business, in war, in love, everything. So the idea behind it, the way he phrases it, he uses combat as example, like sword combat, because that's the thing he is most experienced in. But the principles in the book apply to anything. They apply to any sort of endeavor we are being challenged. And the most recent part I read, he was talking about your battle stance. So for example, let me bring it up. This camera's gonna fall over, bro. So in page 89, book 1, the Book of Five Rings, the water book, he says, adopt a stance with the head erect, either hanging down, not looking up, nor twisted. Your forehead and the space between your eyes should not be wrinkled. Do not roll your eyes, nor allow them to blink, but slightly narrow them. With your features composed, keep the line of your nose straight with a feeling of slight flaring your nostrils, holding the line of the rear of the neck straight, and still vigor into your hairline, and the same way from the shoulders down through your entire body. Lower both shoulders and without buttocks jutting out, and strengthen your legs from the knees to the top of your toes. Brace your abdominal muscles so that you do not bend the hips. So basically he's talking about his battle stance is always have good posture, always be composed, always be relaxed, do not give a look of like, you know, when your forehead's a bit tight, like even you right now, just try and relax your forehead. I can imagine naturally some tightness there. And this reminds me of something I read in Jordan Peterson's book, The 12 Rules for Life. I'm not sure which rule it was. I'll put it on screen once I go home and read the book again. He speaks that one of the rules is stand with your chest up and shoulders back, because he showed a lot of scientific studies and physical examples from his previous life. When you walk with a good posture, it affects the way you behave, the way you act, the way you move, and they used crabs and other animals that are similar to humans as examples. And he was just talking about how when they took a crab and they kind of forced him to have good body language, they discovered that the crab was able to kind of act more of an alpha, able to attract more females, was able to be at the higher of his little clan, a little group, like at a higher place in the hierarchy. So with the humans, same thing applies. And if you try it, just try to keep a good posture, you try to keep your eyebrows relaxed, trying to maintain a good battle stance, as he said it. He says battle stance because for him, the example he uses in the book is being a samurai, just being a physical warrior. But in the modern day, that won't necessarily be physical combat. It'll just be business endeavors, it'll be social interactions, it'll be maneuvering day-to-day tasks. So I think if you try that, I've been trying it for the past few weeks, and I have noticed doing social interactions, I'm much more calm. Whenever I keep my face fully relaxed, I keep my core tight but not too tight. I've just find that it makes you feel significantly more confident, whether it be speaking to girls or you're speaking to a potential business partner. And that's just one page out of the book. Because I remember I read it and I just kept pondering on it for quite a long period of time. Because I remember a Tom Ford quote as well, where he was saying the way you present yourself is a sign of respect for yourself and for the world. Which I'm thinking, well, yeah, because naturally, if you respect yourself, people will respect you, and then by having that sort of stance, you're able to show a more proud version of yourself, which allow you to act in a more proud manner. Hopefully that made sense. I didn't bring my notebook today because I was gonna journal about this and show you guys what kind of things I wrote down last time I read it. But today, I'm gonna read a bit more of it and just see what new things I learn. Bro, look how clean the streets are. Like, there's not even any chewing gum stuck to the floor or anything. So, got the bath, you can see it. Now just doing some editing. In fact, I'm editing the exact video you are seeing right now, the things I did earlier today. Got some food, and bro, I wish for once in my life I can have consistent weather in the United Kingdom. Look at this. It was sunny earlier, like you saw in the posting how everything just looked so nice to the point you could even see anything. Unless I turned the brightness on the camera. I was just training down cats and dogs. But the meeting's finished. Pretty eventful. Edit this video, get some food, visit the Roman baths, and then go home to do my weekly recording. So for the 75 hard protocol, it's going to be 6 videos a week. There's going to be 3 of these kind of 75 hard vlogs, and 3 just guides like how to get bigger biceps, diet advice, stuff like that, like general fitness information and knowledge that I have that I can share with you guys that can give you the best results possible. So it's going to be pretty much almost daily uploads, which is going to be quite strict. Boom, look at this beauty. A nice, authentic Italian margarita. Little advice as well, if you are cutting like me, trying to lose weight, just want to have nice food every now and then. The biggest tip I can give you is go to restaurants that serve foods with minimal ingredients. Think what I mean? If you look at Italian, a lot of them eat a lot of pasta, a lot of pizza, but they're nowhere near as fat as this UK or American, something like that. Meaning because the pizza and pasta they eat over there have no preservatives, no chemicals. It's a lot of it is natural raw ingredients, which makes it better for your digestion, better for your metabolism, does not make you feel sluggish, so you can go around the day more, as well as it is generally healthier than just buying a Pizza Hut or Domino's, because the things they put on there, honestly, if you look at the ingredients list, pizza should have like 6 ingredients, just dough, cheese, tomato, and whatever in the dough, that's it, like 5, 6, that's it. So the fact that we go to take away like a million ingredients in there, something like this, minimal ingredients, nice and straightforward. I don't feel bloated after it, and helps me get my cravings out of the way as well. Pizza devoured onto that hit the spot. I haven't had something that nice in a minute. So if I was to guess, I would assume that was around not 2,000 calories, come on. I'm being too generous. Maybe around 1,000, maybe even 900. Because available ingredients, mostly flour with a... Come on, focus. There we go. Boom. So we got home a couple of hours ago and did a work session. I was going through some online resources that talk about online coaching, what kind of funnels to use, how to generate leads, how to control the percentage of how much of those leads actually become clients, blah blah blah. A lot of work. I'm way too zoomed in. But yeah, my bath was fun. Just ending of the night, did my nighttime routine, doing some gratitude journaling. Every single morning and night, I just say 7 things I'm grateful for each morning and each night. just to help put your brain on an uphill spiral. Because it's very easy for your brain to go through a downhill spiral. Like, oh, you missed the bus, and you start complaining about that, and then you step in dog poo, and then, oh, fuck, it's not my day. And the human brain, it's just so easy for it to focus on these kind of negative things. Well, it's just so difficult for it to create an uphill spiral. But you are able to control that, however, to put yourself in a more positive mood throughout the day, by putting priority and focus on things that will be beneficial for your mood. And the very simple stuff. For example, right now I've written, I'm grateful for the pizza I had today. It was really nice, very nice cheat meal. Also ranked one of the best pizzas in the UK. I saw that sign outside when I walked on the way home. We're grateful for the business opportunities I have. I'm grateful for the rules of muscle work, so they let you film, take off your shirt, just don't care at all. And simple things, because I can guarantee you right now, if let's say you try and catch the tube and you miss it, that will be enough to frustrate you. But if you arrive at the station and the bus/train is there exactly on time, that's something you wouldn't really think of. Like, oh, bus is there, cool, that's it. You wouldn't sort of dwell on it as much as you would on the negative thing. But when you add your journal, you're able to control that, and you're able to have your mind dwell on things that are beneficial for your mood, like I mentioned previously. It's not like I'm repeating myself. But anyway, that's the end of the night. That's day one of 75 Hards. Tomorrow is going to be literally just recording a bunch of content. The bicep guide that I mentioned earlier will be getting fully recorded, as well as other guides getting done. Anyways, I'm about to pass out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.